Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be looking at the high-grade 1/4 scale Gundam Mark II by JMS. At first, I thought that this was a knockoff of the AUG version. Upon further research, it is actually the 21st century real-type color version. I've already made a separate video for the unboxing. For those who hasn't seen it, here is what the box looks like. I don't have that much space, so I'll just show it like this. So now here is the JMS Gundam Mark II 21st century real type color version built out of the box. First off, the real type colors looks like a deactive mode version. I don't have the Bandai version of this, but what I have here are the real grade Mark II AUG version, but this one has some missing parts. And I also have here the Gundam Mark II from the Robot Spirits line. These are slightly smaller than the 1/4 scale. As you may have noticed, the white parts for the AUG version are gray for the real type version. The red parts are dark blue, and those that are yellow are light metallic gold. I also have here the high-grade Gundam Mark II Titans version by Bandai. The one made by JMS is a knockoff of the real type color version of this mold, but I think it is much better in terms of details. It also has a better feels too. Let me show you the difference between the two. First, the one made by JMS has a better facial details. Also, as you may have noticed, the JMS one has a longer and more sharpened V-fin, and it has a longer antenna for the Vulcan pod. The JMS one also has better detailing and has more line work compared to Bandai. I'm not sure if it can be captured by the camera. Look at the difference between the shoulders. Also on the forearms, I can't find the right angle to make the camera focus on the details. But as I mentioned, the JMS version has more line work, which is good for panel lining. Let me try on different areas. So there at the side of the legs, it's not really that clear, but you can see on the JMS version that it has molded lines. And the one made by Bandai has none. Also, notice the color of the joints and the hands. They are in gunmetal colors. I'm not sure if the Bandai version have these, unlike with this one where they used grayish purple colors. Lastly, most of the parts for the JMS are undergated, so it only needs a little sanding. As for the falling parts, there aren't any. The only less secure connection are the side skirts. They don't fall off easily, only when you try to move it too much. As for the articulation, they're just the same with the Bandai version, but for demonstration purposes, I'm still gonna show it in this review. The head goes up and down, side to side. The arms move to the side this far. It rotates. It doesn't have a butterfly joint. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. The hands are connected to the wrist with a ball joint. There is also a joint on the diaphragm that gives it a minimal ab crunch. The waist is on a ball joint and it moves side to side. Front skirts move up. The side skirts move up a little. The back skirts don't move at all, but you can pull this out. This is where you mount the hyper bazooka. The legs can kick forward this far. Can kick to the side this far until it gets blocked by the side skirts. Because of the side skirts, it cannot do a full split. Kick to the back gets blocked by the back skirt. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. ankle rocker that moves forward and back. The feet are connected to a ball joint. It moves side to side. It rotates. The ankle armor goes up and down. I forgot to mention, this part on the backpack are also articulated. Now for the accessories, it comes with a beam rifle. It is also in gunmetal color. There's a green foil sticker on the camera, and this handle moves up and down. Next is the Hyper Bazooka, also in gunmetal color. This handle is articulated. Next, we have the beam shield. It can be parts formed into stored mode. It comes with a connector piece that goes into the peg hole in the forearms. Next one, we have the two clear beam saber effects. The beam saber handles are stored into the backpack. You just need to pop this off. And the beam effect fits perfectly into the handle. And finally, it comes with a nice action base. It says here JMS. If you can see, there is a silhouette of the Gundam RX-782. This doesn't move, and this one just goes up and down. And that's it for the accessories that it comes with. By the way, this one also comes with water slide decals. I've already made a comparison earlier, but here it is again with the high-grade Mark II Titans version by Bandai. I also have here the high-grade Hyaku Shiki, also by Bandai. Next, we have here the Thunder Incise Grace. I think they both have the same plastic quality and texture. I've also made a review on this one. I'll leave a link on the description below. And finally, with the one I reviewed last, here is the high-grade Gundam Phoenix. Now here it is mounted with the weapons that it comes with. For a model kit that comes from a third-party company, I'm gonna give this a solid rating of 10 out of 10. I really liked how the colors are executed, especially with the metallic gold and the gunmetal colors. And for its price, the plastics are surprisingly good. It is not necessarily a better quality compared to Bandai, but I think that the mold is better, given that it has more line work and has finer details. I also like that it doesn't have any fitting issues or any loose parts, which is typical for a knockoff or a third-party kit. I hope that they'll also release a Mark II AUG or a Mark II Titans version. I am also looking forward to more releases from the JMS brand. So that's it for this review. Please don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you have questions or suggestions, please leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'll see you on my next review. Thank you for watching.